everyone. My name is Amari Smith, and we are back with another episode of Crushers Talk. Today I have Sarel with me and a special guest, Antonio Milan. You have any updates for us, Sarel?
Yeah, we recently went on an Amron trip. Andre graduated high school, and we have a fight today at Sheldon Park.
Sheridan Park?
Yep.
It's a boxing fight?
Yes.
Y'all been fighting, like, last fight? I had a fight last Thursday.
Yeah, but only one fighter was able to fight, which was Otis.
Otis, did he win?
No.
No. Well, that's good. We keep fighting until we win again.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Now, Antonio, we have a few questions for you. You going back to college, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you excited to go back?
I'm very excited to go back, but I don't know, it's just a little bit of a scared or just a feeling that I feel. And, but I'm ready to accept any challenges that come before me.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to take upon anything head first, straight on.
Yeah, that's the right mentality to have, especially in this world we living in today. Anything will try to come your way to try to stop you. They say when you go to a new level, it's a new devil, so you got to prepare for anything to try to get in your way. So, like, are there any challenges while you was in school?
I say the biggest challenges for college.
Attending school out of state.
The biggest challenges for a college kid, out of state or in state, is always the financial part, but no one actually looks about the mental health part too.
Right.
It's a lot that plays in leaving your surroundings and going to a whole new environment. You have to find out how to fend for yourself again, meaning find a job, money-wise, and stuff like that. And it's a hard process, but
Just learning how to adapt and stuff to a new environment.
Like the adaptation to it, really.
And my question is, when are you leaving for college?
Oh.
Well, we leave together, but when we leave, we leave this month. We still getting stuff together. We want to make sure we go and we be in the right position.
And what is y'all estimated year y'all graduate?
2026.
Okay.
It'll be college graduates 2026. Okay, what are you majoring in?
I'm majoring in business and administration, and hopefully I'm gonna pick up a side major this year. Don't know yet.
Okay. Well, I'm majoring in the same thing, business. We both major in business. What are your plans after college?
So my plans after college, I always wanted to travel the world, get out of my environment, meet new people, go new places. So hopefully I'll be able to make all them.
Make all them connections. Yeah, make good connections, because it's all about knowing people. Whoever you know, a stranger could get you rich before your own family member. So it's all about who you know and what connections you make.
And a question I got is, what colleges are y'all going to?
UAPB.
UAPB.
What UAPB stand for?
University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff.
Yep, that's the one we at. It's Arkansas Pine Bluff. And when our freshman year, we stayed on campus. We was dorm mates. We was dorm mates. So how would you speak on dorming?
Dorming, it's fun.
You got to speak on the pros and the cons.
Pros, pros is you always have somebody that knows what's going on and somebody that knows everything that's going on and can help.
Yeah.
Cons, it's really not a lot of cons to it, but like loud down the hallway stuff like people.
Yeah.
Like we used to have people that scream through the halls and run the floor.
Yeah, it used to be a lot of stuff going on in the hallway. That's why we had RAs. Like the RAs, they control the hallway. They patrol it. So if a person be too loud, he'll come out his room and be like, they probably in there studying, y'all got to keep it down or something. So that was the RA role, to make sure the flow was steady and everybody was good on that floor. Yeah. Got any questions?
Yeah, actually, what do you plan on doing after college?
I plan on starting a business, my clothing business called Silent Killer Apparel. I brought the hoodie today. It's right here. It's a Silent Killer Apparel shop. And on the
Go
back,
shop the merch.
on the back, it's a little quote. It say, "Pace yourself, say nothing, and keep your eyes on your target/dreams." So whatever you do, just make sure you keep that in your head. What you want to do, you want to reach your dreams, and you want to hit it on target. You don't want to miss it. You gonna miss a few times, but that don't mean you gotta stop aiming for it, going for what you want.
And question I get is, where do y'all work? Like when y'all go to college, where are y'all gonna work?
We gotta pick up internships and stuff like that. We do work studies. We can do work studies.
And it's like side hustles also. Like you could sell school supplies, sell the stuff that people know they gonna buy. You can always find a hustle anywhere. It's just up to you to put your mind to it.
Yeah, cause I was like in school. I was selling my clothes. Me and Antonio was selling clothes together. I was cutting hair. That was a little side hustle. So it's all about what you want to do, how you gonna make something work for you. And like everybody, like he was saying, like everybody on your dorm floor, everybody know each other. So like if you ain't got something, you can knock on their door. That's how cool y'all is. A roll of tissue, they get you the roll of tissue. Just don't use it all. Yeah. For real, but that's how it is. College, we create bonds. You make new connections. That's what college is about. Make new connections. Now you want to talk about not the arm trip. They had a little robotic arm. They was teaching us how to program it. They had like a little robotic arm that they programmed. We programmed it ourselves. Like they got us a chance to touch it and stuff. And every position you put it, it'll go to that position when you reset it type stuff. Can you explain more for me?
Yeah. So basically, it was two buttons on a robotic arm, and it was like free mode. And when you click free mode, you could basically put the robotic arm in like any position you wanted to be in. And then after you press, what was it?
Free.
After you press reset. After you press reset, then it'll do whatever motion you put it in.
Yeah.
And then just keep redoing that over and over. So we ended up like all the crushers. We ended up putting it in different motions. And then we pressed reset after we finished, and then it just did a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah. And then like they gave us a chance to play with the sensor.
Yeah.
Like the sensor is like it pick up things that the naked eye can't. So like if you turn on the fan, you can't see how fast the blade is spinning, but if you put a sensor right next to it, it'll tell you how many spins that fan is producing. So we was getting a chance to play with the sensor and stuff like that, seeing how the fan work, stuff like that. Anything else you learned on the trip?
Well, nah, it wasn't really anything else. Well, yeah, something else I did learn was to work at like Amaran, which is like mainly an engineering company. You don't have to major in engineering in college. Right. They really just it was based off.
They said it's not about education or something. They say it's about experience the people you know or something like that. Yeah.
And Amaran actually really wants one of the crushers to work there later in life in like 5 to 6 years.
Yeah. 5 to 6 years, and I think they picked out somebody. They picked out Nate.
They did?
Yeah.
Nate?
Yeah, I shook his hand after that, yeah. I salute my boy. He gonna be at Amaran. Yeah, so
what was Amaran about?
Amaran about?
Yeah. Like what was the company for?
So basically they promote, they a market company, so like anything that they don't make the stuff, the products, they like basically sell it for them, help them sell it. So it's different departments. They was telling us, excuse me, it was different departments in us. So like they got a manufacturer part department. After they make the stuff, they send it to them. But it's a time frame. They got to test the stuff out before they can just sell it to anybody. Because what if it had math? What if it have any problems when they sell it? So they can't just make something and then just put it out there. They got to send it to different departments inside that facility.
And another thing I remember on that Amaran trip was it took us through a little like simulation they had, and it was a bunch of just robotic stuff I saw. It was like a pulley, it was a rolling wheel. They had a lot of switches and stuff like that. That that you could flick on and out to control the machine, and some other stuff. Back to like the robotic machine they had went inside like a case, and it was actually like picking up stuff when it was actually programmed to do what it was supposed to do.
Yeah. So like, you ever thought about boxing?
I mean, actually, I am on the boxing team, but lately I haven't been going. But that's because I've been doing town cards at Crushers Club.
Okay, speak of boxing. You know how to shadow box, don't you?
Of course I do.
You never taught me. You know how to shadow box? You trying to teach us how to shadow box?
Yeah, come on, I can right now.
Alright.
All right. So first, you want to start off with rock paper scissors shoot to for whoever goes first, basically. So, right, I won. So you have to basically time when I'm gonna go. So whenever you see like a quick movement or something, you're gonna move your head.
Move my head which way?
It don't matter anyway.
I know what you're talking about.
So
You move it from it's basically you move your hand. I mean, you move your face from the direction that the other person's hand is going.
But
So if they point left, you're supposed to go right. If they point up, you go down.
Alright.
But you can't just watch and see where they're going. You can't wait. You gotta when they move their hand, you move your head basically. All right, you ready?
I got hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
So usually it's a combos version, and the combos version is you reset it. Well, you don't reset it, but you do the same thing over and over until they get you. So it's like if I get you this way, you gotta go that way again and then pick a random way. So it's boom, and then if you go that way.
So I'm not supposed. If you go up, I'll go down.
Nah, you go anyway. Just don't go the way my hand is going.
Yeah.
So
So that's dodging, basically.
yeah, basically.
Alright.
So
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. I don't know how to play this,
but you're not only moving your head. You know, you gotta move your face with it too.
alright.
So
Let me try you. You wanna try her? You trying to do
You
it?
ready? It's your turn.
That was slow. Wait, I waited and looked that you do this. So that's cheating.
Go on. All right, you ready?
Alright, I think we got the hang of the concept of it. We're gonna play a little bit more later.
And Amari, a question. When did you start your clothing brand?
2022, like before I went to college, like so May of 2022.
And
Cause like I really ain't know what I was gonna do after high school. So like I was really trying to do anything, juggle a lot of stuff cause I ain't know what I wanted to do for real. So I was everywhere trying to see what was for me.
how did you come up with the name Silent Killer?
Okay, it don't speak for itself. Silent killer, it's like people they hold stuff in and it kill them in silence. People they don't talk. So I say like you ain't got to talk about your problems, but let your results speak for itself. So you can be silent. You ain't got to. You can pop out when you feel like yourself again. You ain't got to pop out when nobody wants you to. You ain't got to be seen when everybody wants you to be seen. You pop out when you feel like yourself again. So be silent and let your results speak for itself. So that's how I came up with the name.
And my question is, where can I get one of your hoodies from?
For me, right here.
You ain't got no Instagram, no website,
Yeah,
none of that.
my Instagram is called Silent Killer Apparel 03. Silent Killer Apparel 03. That's my Instagram. And they'll take you right to my main account too. So if you want to speak to me directly, because I don't be on my clothing page all the time, but I'll be on there checking to see if I got any orders and stuff. But
And what's the sizes? Because, you know, I got some friends that's extra small, extra large.
the sizes,
Yeah.
the sizes go from, I got youth sizes all the way to like a, what's the biggest size? Like a 5XL? Yeah,
I think so.
a 4XL. Whatever biggest size they got, I got you. And like my audience is like, it's everybody. Like I ain't got no specific audience on my clothes. Like anybody can wear it. Little kids can wear it. Because it's all about not being loud about what you want to do in life. So it's not about nothing negative. Anybody can wear it. Grandmas can wear it. Grandpas, uncle, family reunions can wear it anywhere.
And a question I got for both of you is, what's one thing you'll change in the world?
One thing I'll change in the world,
Violence.
violence.
And how would you stop it?
Like I don't know. I'll say like I would make everybody like. I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, from my time back this summer, I learned you can't stop the violence. You could hold it. You could try to get people to understand what they're doing is wrong. But at the same time, everyone has their own voice in the world. And everyone has their own means about going about things. They're on everything. Everybody battles their own battles.
Yeah.
So you can't really stop the violence, but you can talk to people. Get to know them more before the violence starts. That's how you do it. You get to know somebody before they explode.
Yeah.
Like he said, a lot of people hold in what they go through. A lot of people
They
tend...
feel like they ain't got nobody to talk to, so they hold it in.
Yeah. And if you ain't got nobody to talk to, you hold in all that anger. Guess what it's gonna turn to?
Violence.
Violence. And once you finally stop holding it in, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be like a hurricane. It's gonna be like a volcano or something erupting. So you can't hold all that stuff in. You try to, if you got anybody close to you, like we all, Crush's family, what's Crush's to y'all? Like, describe Crush's in 3 words. Because for me, I say family,
Family.
Love.
And a home.
and
And trust.
Trust. So
You
it's
can
pretty
have a
much
home
like,
with anybody.
yeah, so it's pretty much like, if any of us need to talk, we'll talk to each other because we like family here, like all of us just said. And we got a counselor there too, named Coach A. So if anybody going through something, they could just walk inside her office and have a little talk with her, and she'll make you feel better. Cause I experienced it myself. I came in there one day, it wasn't my best day, and I just stepped back there with Coach A, had a little talk with her for like 5 minutes. And after that, I was good. It's just about you taking a chance to really open up. It's what you want to do.
So, with that being said, I would like to say the topic of today is mental health.
Mental health. Focus on your mental health. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else will. It starts with self-love.
And I heard that I heard that you do produce music, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they gonna say, we gonna play some of that before the show go off. But I got a question. There's rules in the Crushers Club, ain't it?
Yeah.
Y'all can name at least 5 rules for me?
5 rules.
Y'all can do 2 apiece. And yeah.
No horse playing.
No running.
Why no horse playing?
Cause you know, they get a little rowdy and knock down stuff and stuff
People
like
being
that.
some people don't be playing all the time.
Yeah, some people don't be playing all the time. It start getting serious, you know.
Yeah,
And another one is no gang.
no games. Cause like we said, we all family though.
Yeah.
Ain't no need to be in a gang up there.
No profanity.
No profanity. It's
If
all.
If you curse, push-ups off bat.
How many push-ups?
30.
39.
Yes.
30?
They give you 30. Why you say now? How many they used to give y'all?
I used
Like
to do
20?
10 and like get it done.
10.
You know, like you
told
could
you.
no twitch.
Nah, it's 39.
They let you off good. Okay, what motivates y'all to come to Crushers?
Really, I feel like it's a somewhere I could just go instead of just being in the house all day.
Get a peace of mind.
Yeah, I could talk to people. I ain't just in my room.
Be productive.
Yeah, and then not only that, but instead of just talking to people and being social with people, I'm making money too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, how did you get in Crushers, Sarel? Like, did somebody refer you?
Actually,
Did you find out about it by yourself?
Actually, so it was Charles and Michaela that go to Inglewood, and they was talking about where they was working, and I kept on hearing Sally, 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 and I'm wondering like, who is Sally, and why do they call this place Sally's? So I was like, one day just take me with y'all. So this was like in the middle of the winter time during school.
Bro.
So, mind you, I just transferred to Inglewood too, so I barely know where to go. But I live in Inglewood, and I barely take the bus too.
Alright.
So I go on the bus with them. And
So you made that sacrifice to come see what was to Sally.
Yeah.
Bro.
So I came with them on the bus, and we walking. This walk was so long in my mind, but it was actually like a 5-minute walk. We was going, we was walking all through Ogden just to get to Sally's. So we walking. I'm cold. I'm trying to keep up with them because I barely walk either. I'm usually in the car with my mama. So I go in Sally's, and the place warm as ever. And
What you mean by warm? Like open arms
yeah,
or
it
like
was
the
open
temperature?
arms. It was open arms
Open
and
arms.
the temperature. And so I walk in. I think the first person I saw in there was Andre and Tanisha, and they was talking. And Tanisha was talking to me, and she was like, "Yeah, you need a paper, blah blah, all this, all that." And originally, I wasn't supposed to be at the club that day, cause I'm brand new. I got to get my paper signed, parent permission. But Tanisha had called my mama. She was like, "Can he stay since it's cold outside, it's snow, all that?" And Tanisha let me stay at the club through that whole day.
Okay, so like, did you get a tour of the club when you was there? Like, did they show you stuff like to see what you would be interested in?
I think YPD. Y'all don't know them, but that's Charles. Charles, Michaela, Monty, Marcus, all of them. I think all of them like they originally like showed me where I could go, like places I could do stuff at. So like the kitchen, that was the first place I saw. The kitchen, the boxing ring, the t-shirt room, the construction room.
So what area is you in right now? Like working? Like what you
Right now I'm at everything right now.
what you like the best?
Boxing, but I just can't. I can't get that motivation, that run I have for it.
It's still in you, my boy. All right, we got 1 minute. My name is Amari Smith, Sarel,
Antonio.
and we just back on another episode of Crushers Talk, updating y'all, and we'll see y'all again.
Peace out.
Peace out. Have a good one. God bless. And focus on that mental health. We love y'all.
You know I had to give me some. You know I had to give me some. Lay on I'm doing my thing, I'm making it rain. You know I had to give me some. Growing up, I was ashamed. Hop on the train because I ain't have a bug. On the court shooting on range, when niggas complain. Talking about that was luck. OG mixing up names, a big old gang, just like the Brady Bunch. Getting his money, I run it up. All that complaining, boy, shut it up. Chasing his bread, I guess I'm a cluck. I think I'm in love, I can't put it up. Couldn't be quiet, they thought it was punk. Ain't give me a piece, so I took a chunk. Lot on my plate, I'm ready for lunch. Remember those bags on my rubber duck. This is my music, yeah, I get you geek. Man, that ain't your girl, she kiss on the cheek. Them niggas on rats, them niggas go squeak. Too much drip, I try not to leak. Why you looking so shocked? You know that I peep. That nigga in the house, he know that he tweet. Yo, shorty in love, she sending me street. That nigga went ghost, that nigga he straight. I know about you, you don't know about me. Lil' A get jig, I fall off my feet. Really shining hard, yeah, it's making me think. Promise ring, baby, that's in the sink. Take it back, then I catch the beat. Break it down, yeah, I touch my feet. Whop it out, young boy and me. Living good, God blessing me. I'm doing my thing, I'm making it rain. You know I had to give me some. Growing up, I was ashamed. Hop on the train because I ain't have a bug. On the court shooting on range, when niggas complain. Talking about that was luck. OG mixing up names, a big old gang, just like the Brady Bunch. Getting his money, I run it up. All that complaining, boy, shut it up. Chasing his bread, I guess I'm a cluck. I think I'm in love, I can't put it up. Couldn't be quiet, they thought it was punk. Ain't give me a piece, so I took a chunk. Lot on my plate, I'm ready for lunch. Remember those bags on my rubber duck.